In terms of connectedness, so social support and relationships, really important. If we don't have good quality relationships, we don't tend to have good mental health. So high social support's associated with not just better mental health, but better physical health as well. So, and better immunity, less dementia and so on. We need relationships. We're a social being and we need relationships. We don't need thousands of friends. It's not like we've got to be social butterflies, but we do need a few important, good quality relationships. And if we're in situations where on a long-term basis a relationship is undermining our sense of well-being, then that will have effects on mental health and physical health over time. So it's important that we work on the quality of our relationships, and we also actively seek out relationships that help to bring out the best in ourselves, that help to encourage us in the right kind of way. So these are just some of the things, and interestingly, these are some studies, population studies, that looked at the social factors that are associated with better health. So believe it or not, marriage is actually associated with better physical and mental health. Now I know that's hard to believe, strange but true, but mind you, a really unhappy marriage is not good for mental health or physical health at all. Contact with family and friends, religious dimension, we were talking about that before, and group affiliation, except if that affiliation's with the Richmond Football Club, in which case it really does your head in. Right, so sorry I said that. I realise this is all being taped now. I just sort of thought of that for the first time. I've said all these terrible things about Richmond, being a Richmond supporter, and they're going live now. But we have won 2 games in a row, and for a Richmond supporter, we call that a golden era. You're a Richmond supporter as well? Very good. So these are just some of the studies on marriage and health, and nasty rumours spread by women some years ago that it was only good for men. That's not true, all right? It's good for women as well, but it's probably better for men than for women. But and of course our relationships affect what we do in lifestyle as well. So if we haven't got supportive relationships, then we often don't look after ourselves in other ways as well. And you see this a lot with adolescents. So adolescents who don't have good quality social support and a sense of connectedness at home or at school are much more at risk of mental health problems, violence, drug abuse, etc. So relationships really matter, particularly from a developmental perspective.